But first, we'll bring you a story of interest, which is, of course, an update on the issues regarding Comfort Emmanson, Ms. Comfort Emmanson and Ibom Air. In the last 48 hours, the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, said he held consultations with key aviation stakeholders over recent unruly passenger incidents at Nigerian airports following reviews of evidence, appeals for well-meaning Nigerians and remorse shown by the parties involved. The government has announced compassionate resolutions in two high-profile cases. In the case involving Ms. Comfort Emmanson and Ibom Airline on August 10, 2025, the airline has withdrawn its complaint, clearing the way for her release from custody. This week, the airline operators of Nigeria have also agreed to lift her lifetime flight ban. For the value jet incident involving music star Wasiu Ayinde Marshal, known as Kwam1, the NCAA has also reduced his flight ban to 1 month and plans to work with him as an ambassador for proper airport security protocols. The co-pilot and captain involved will also have their licenses restored after a similar 1-month ban and mandatory professional reprisal. Minister Keyamo also directed immediate retraining of aviation security personnel and airline staff to better manage disruptive passenger situations, stressing that while these decisions are based on compassion, safety and security in the aviation sector remain paramount. Well, these issues have been at the front burner, and a lot of reactions have continued to trail it. And we'd want to also bring some insight regarding this latest development, which is, of course, the realities and the conversations around if truly the new step by the federal government is anything to go by. Well, joining us to bring some insight into this conversation is Barrister Idorenyin Sam, Litigation and Corporate Attorney, who joins us virtually. You're welcome on the program. We'll also be having social commentator Barrister Ukpe joining us virtually to bring some insights to this perspective of the issues on ground. Hello, Barrister Ukpe, if you can hear me. Welcome on Niger Delta today. Well, the story of interest is on the issues that affected the Ibom Airline and Ms. Comfort Emmanson ran into issues that led to her being remanded. Well, the Minister for Aviation, Festus Keyamo, has come out to make some decisive statements regarding this issue, bringing some clarity and insights to what the federal government has decided to do with the incident and moving forward the steps it is willing to take towards ensuring that events of this nature do not reoccur and the aviation facilities across the country are protected and treated with the decorum, utmost decorum it deserves. Well, joining us virtually is Barrister Idorenyin Sam, Litigation and Corporate Attorney. You're welcome on the program. Thank you for joining us, Barrister. We also have Barrister Ukpe, the social commentator, joining us virtually. Barrister Ukpe, you're welcome on the program. Thank you.
Thank you so very much for having me.
Well, just an appraisal of the recent events, and especially as it relates to the aviation sector in the country. How have you appraised some of these issues? And, of course, the development of the Minister for Aviation coming out to make that press statement as regards what it is willing to do and the steps it is taking moving forward.
Hello?
Barrister Martin, can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now, please. Can you...
Yes, I was wanted your response regarding the press release by the Minister of Aviation, Festus Keyamo, on the recent incidents relating to the aviation facilities in the country, particularly the one that happened here in Akwa Ibom State, in Lagos actually, relating to Ibom Airline and its passenger, Comfort Emmanson.
Okay. Thank you very much. The Attorney General of the Federation, Festus Keyamo, has widely exercised the doctrine of knowledge for skill as enshrined in the Constitution in Section 174. Combined Section 174 and 211 of the Constitution, which empowers the Attorney General of the Federation and Attorney General of the State to undertake a case, discontinue a case, and withdraw from a case, both criminal and civil, at any point in time. So that is what the Attorney General has just done by exercising clemency over the matter and has directed all the parties, the Commissioner of Police, the Crown State, to discontinue with the matter that happened.
The press release that was given was by the Minister for Aviation, Festus Keyamo. Is giving directives regarding what the federal government hopes to do moving forward regarding the case. They are dropping charges against Ms. Comfort Emmanson and directing that there be a training for crew members, and also passengers should also undergo some level of training to ensure that the pockets of issues that have been witnessed in recent times are not witnessed anymore.
Yes, definitely. That is on the part of the Attorney General of the Federation.
Okay.
He has exercised the power bestowed on him constitutionally. On the part of training and retraining of aviation staff, I think in penal crime, this should be a routine undertaking at all times.
All right.
It is the aviation stakeholders, key players in the aviation sector, do not have to wait before an incident of this nature occurs for them to be retrained. In penal crime, for example, in what happened in the case of Ms. Emmanson, from splinter of videos displayed on social media, you could see the manhandling of Ms. Emmanson. You could see the maltreatment measured on her. You could see that her dignity had been dehumanized. Because you could see the dehumanizing treatment that she was being manhandled.
All right.
It was very, very unprofessional. And, you know, as well means reasons, even with the clemency that has exercised by Georgia, we condemn that, while we also understand the fact that there could have been provocation on the part of Emmanson. Yes.
All right, Barrister, please. Just a minute as we go to Barrister Idorenyin Sam. Barrister Idorenyin Sam, well, I'd like to also have your 2 cents regarding these issues and what you make of the recent press release by the Ministry of Aviation on the issues on ground.
Well, yes, like you rightly pointed out, that there's a need for the aviation staff to be trained. Because in the purpose of you trying to cope in the mess, you can in that process also infringe another person's right. Like in this aspect, Emerson's right was infringed on. When they took her down, the hurry that dragged her down was really demeaning. It wasn't proper. So I think there's really a need on training the aviation staff and how to handle things like this, so that they won't also take on another person's rights and violate infringe on another person's rights. So I thought that person's right of dignity was infringed on. The way she was dragged down wasn't professional, it wasn't decent, it wasn't fine.
All right, thank you very much, gentleman and lady, for coming on Niger Delta today, bringing these insights. We appreciate your views.
Thank you.